Hello world, and welcome to Real Cooking at Home. Now today there's a nip in the air. It's getting fall of the year. So today I said I want some soup. So we thought about what kind of soup we wanted. So it's our go-to soup today. It is Italian wedding soup or a zuppa toscana. Now what we're going to need to do this soup is this. We've got 4 cups of chicken stock, 2 cups of water, 1 large onion that we diced up, a can of evaporated milk, 4 garlic cloves that we minced up, 3 russet potatoes that I have diced and left the peel on. I just washed them up real good. This is 1 bunch of kale that I washed and chopped. I've got red pepper flake, salt, and pepper. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start to preheat some of these pans because I've got to do some browning. So I'm going to add some olive oil to both these pans. This one's going to be my soup pan. I'm going to brown my sausage in this one. And I'm going to throw some bacon in this one. So right over here, I've got our bacon. And what I'm going to do is take the bacon and I'm going to cut it into little bitty pieces like this. So you've got your lengths of bacon. Just cut it just like that. And this is going to make great bacon bits. And bacon bits is what makes this soup so good, but so unhealthy. Now listen, if y'all aren't bacon nibblers, you don't have to use this much bacon, but I know me, I will nibble on this bacon. So we're going to take and put our bacon in here. Now this is on a low heat. You always want to render your bacon on low heat. Throw your bacon in there, spread that around, let that get going. Now, right over here as well, I'll flip my board over. I'm going to go ahead and get our Italian sausage. Now I got this Italian sausage at Kroger, and we need 1 pound, and 3 of these lengths from the meat case made, what, 1.13. So we're just going to take these out of the casings, just like this, and then we're going to brown this up in our soup pot. So I'm going to get this sausage browning up, I've got the bacon crisping up. Come on back and we'll show you the next step in this wonderful Italian wedding soup. Okay, now halfway through my browning of my sausage, what I'm going to do is take and throw in my onions and my garlic, also my thyme and my oregano. Forgot to tell you all about that a while ago. So this is my onion. Garlic. And this is 1 teaspoon of dried thyme and 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Sprinkle that in. And I crushed it with my mortar and pestle. Give that a stir. And what I've got here is our homemade chicken stock, and it's so rich. Usually if you're using canned broth, use 6 cups of canned broth. But if you've got a homemade chicken stock that you're using, that's much richer. So go ahead and use 4 cups of your chicken stock and 1 cup or 2 cups of water. Now, once I've got that in there, I'm going to take my diced potatoes and throw these in. Bring it up to a boil, reduce it down to about medium heat, and simmer it until the potatoes are tender, just tender. And then we'll add the rest of it and finish up the soup. Alright, now our potatoes are just tender, so our next step, I'm going to go ahead and add these bacon pieces. Look how beautifully they rendered down. See? All over bacon. So, take your bacon, add the bacon in. And give this a stir. And at this point, we're going to taste this for seasoning, for salt and pepper. So I'm going to get a spoon. Oh, my mouth has been tainted with bacon. How will I ever know how much salt to put in? Oh, that's good. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ½ teaspoon of salt. Like that. And then I'm going to take some red pepper flake. I think tonight I'm going to substitute the black pepper for red pepper flake. And now, I'm going to put in about 1/8 of a teaspoon of red pepper flake because this is really spicy. I'm going to let that cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. That won't work. Let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes and we'll come back. We'll add the evaporated milk and the kale and our soup will be done. Okay, now that's been going for about 5 minutes. So what we're going to do now is add in our kale. Now listen, if y'all can't find kale, I have done this soup with Swiss chard. I've also done it with mustard greens, which were really good. But I do like the kale. And what you want to do is just let your kale wilt down into the soup. And it'll wilt down really nicely. Now what we're going to do is add in 1 can of evaporated milk. This is going to give it such a unique flavor, this evaporated milk. So what we're going to do is I'm going to simmer this down for about 5 to 10 minutes until my kale is wilted. While that's happening, I'm going to make some crusty bread for dipping in the soup, and it'll be time to eat. Alright, let's check the soup. It's time to eat. This is such a hearty soup with the chunks of potato, the kale, the bacon, the Italian sausage. I love the greens in here, y'all. It just makes it. So, come over here and get me a spoon. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Y'all, it's got so much flavor. So much flavor. Look, this is the crusty bread. Actually, it's a toasted garlic bread. I love dipping it in the soup. This is great on those cold nights. Perfect leftover for lunch. With the garlic bread, y'all, it's so good. You know something, wintertime's coming on? It's a great time to get in the kitchen and cook. Make this soup. See you later.